What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be on the kit and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the perfect sound out of your snare drum. Now, if you have already tuned it and you still don't like the sound of it, that is totally fine. I had the same exact problem and actually had to do this. Now that I know how to do it, I want to show you guys how to do it so you don't have the same issue. So watch carefully because it's really easy, but it's easy to mess up and it's easy to just not do it right. Alright, so as you can see here, got the setup. I moved the hi-hat out of the way just so you can see clearly the snare drum right here. What I'm going to do first is I have it right now. I have it to where I want it. And what I would suggest first, before anything else, is putting some dampening. Right now I have this square block right here with tape around here. This can help you. This is like a target right here. This is to help you to hit in the middle, because if you don't hit in the middle of the drum, you're not going to make a good sound from the snare. You're going to want to hit right in the middle of the drum. That'll make a perfect crack sound, which is exactly what you want out of your snare drum. The next thing I want to show you guys is, and you can hear the chain rattling, this is open right now. This is called the knob. You twist it and it adjusts how tight the chain on the bottom is, because it's attached to this little fine little tape looking stuff right here, but it's actually made of plastic, obviously. Now what I'm gonna do is I have it open right now, and it doesn't matter if you have dampening on it or not. It's going to make that same sound if you have not adjusted the way that you want this knob to be. So, we're at the point right now where it doesn't even sound like a snare drum. If I hit it, it sounds like a freaking tom that's untuned. Here's my tom right now. My tom sound like that. My muffled floor tom. It just doesn't sound right. So, what you want to do is, right now, if you already have your dampening on here, go ahead and just look at this knob right here, see where you have it at, and go ahead and just untwist the whole thing. Just untwist it till it starts getting really loose, and then stop. And then go on from there. If you don't have dampening, I suggest getting at least some tape and putting it on there. If you have those little gel pads that you can order off Amazon, they're really cheap. Or you can get something like I did, like a wooden block, a rock, or something that is around your house that's easy to grab that would work. And tape it down or just set it on there. It should stay pretty good. So, back to the snare drum. As you can see right here where I was showing you guys the knob. Go ahead and close that once you have it all the way. It sounds the exact same, although when you twist the knob, you're going to want to have it open. Only when we test the snare drum will you close it. So don't try to test it by hitting it with it open, because it's not going to make sense. The chain's not against the bottom head. So open this up, give it 5 big twists. If you hit it really hard and you can hear just the slightest amount of rattling, then you're doing it right. If you're not, you need to look at getting a new chain, or you need to go look at getting new strips. Now, open it up, give it 5 big more twists on the knob right here, and then close it. More and more, we're hearing just the slightest rattling. I can hear little, just tiny rattling. Now, let's give it 5 more. We're going to keep going until we hear actual, real rattling that is close to a snare drum. There we go. We can hear a lot of rattling. Now, it doesn't sound exactly like a snare drum should. Some people may prefer it. I'm not judging you guys, but if you want it that way, you can go ahead and stop the video now, because you're done if you have it like this. I don't prefer this. I don't know anyone who does. But anyway, open this up. You're going to want to twist it 5 more times, 5 big twists, if you like it like I do, and I'm going to get it to where I like it how I do, and you can decide whether you like it or not. After I show you how I like it, you can adjust it however you want to. It doesn't really matter, unless it doesn't even sound like a snare drum, and then at that point, there's no point. So now we have a snare drum sound. Now what you're going to want to do to make sure that your kit fits together with the snare drum is this chain still rattles. As you can see, it still rattles when I hit the snare drum. So what you're going to want to do, and a lot of people don't know this, is hit your toms. It doesn't matter if you have 2 toms, 1 tom, 3, 40, it doesn't matter. You hit all of them. I have 3 right now. So, as you can hear, it's making a very rattly sound, and that is the frequency that these are at. That these are already tuned, but they're making a rattling sound off the vibrations that are coming off, and they're not vibrating anything else. It's the frequency that hits the bottom head and the chain that makes it rattle, and you don't want to have that while you're playing. So what you're going to want to do is open it back up and tighten it twice. Close it again and hit your toms. If the rattling has gone down, but you still don't like it, go ahead and open it up again. I'm going to twist it 2 more times. I prefer no rattling at all. So now I hit this. No rattling. Except for that one a little bit. If I don't want that, I keep twisting it. Just minor times. No. No. And no rattling. Yet. Sounds amazing in my opinion. Now, if you do not like the sound of this, and you don't mind rattling, go ahead and tune it down more or tune it up. What happens if you tune it up too much though? If it's going to get really, 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 really tight. If you just twist it too much, the thing is going to be too tight on there. And you hit it lightly as like a ghost snare or something. And you may like that. I don't like this sound. It sounds... I'm barely hitting it right now. I want there to always be a crack sound in any way that you hit it. So I'm going to go ahead and tune it back down to where it still has that tom sound. If it's too tight, you're going to get that sound. Get it back to perfect. And that is how I tune my snare. I mean, rotate the knob on. Sorry, not tune. But also what I do is, if you want to do this and you already have this tuned, I'm weird. I have a dampening thing on here. I have, like I said, I have this rock slab thing that I put on here. It's just something I grabbed around the house, like I said. But I also grab a t-shirt that I don't wear anymore and I don't use for anything, drape it over it, and it's like a muffler, like I already had on my floor tom. I like it on my floor tom. I love that sound. I don't do it on these because I like a little vibration. But that kind of dampens it even more. I like a dampening sound, but the thing about shirts is you can put a lot, but you can still get that cracking sound that you want out of it. For example, if I were to grab another shirt that I didn't wear, so now I am able to have 2 on there, put 1 more on there, like that, hit it again, has that snare cracking wing sound. Now, I put another shirt on there. If I put another one on there, it still has that snare sound. So, muffling is a great technique. It doesn't matter whether you do it with cloth or if you do it with another drum head. If you have another drum head handy, you can put it on top of there. And depending on if it's one of the curvy ones or the flat ones, it's easy to put on. So then you can put this thing over. This is 4 shirts. If you want 4 shirts, that's your opinion. But me, I just like one. One is enough for me. So I take all 3 of these off. I'll just put them over here. But that's just a technique that I know you can do. So now we can grab the hi-hat and do a little groove. Pretty shaky. But this is exactly how my ideal kit is. Set it up to how I'm comfortable. Totally didn't fail that. But yeah, that's exactly how you're going to want to do this. If you want a closer look of how I set up mine, as you can see, a hi-hat right here, snare, toms, these, the 10-inch, the other one, the floor, and the bass drum. That's pretty easy. I think so. People try to make it sound harder than it actually is. I honestly think it's real easy. So, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and sub. We need subs, bro. Come on. Let's go.